Hey, sacred souls. Hello to my community. Hello to my clients. Hello to the divine kindred souls that I work with. Um, I just wanted to hop on to offer you an energy healing, a transmission, an activation, a meditation, a hypnosis, a rampage, an empowerment session, whatever it is that you need. We are in the right place at the right time within the quantum to really channel through what needs to be channeled through. Set your intention for an energy balance, for releasing a pattern, releasing what no longer serves you. Set your intention for what it is that you want to shift, transform, transmute, activate, step into, grow into, evolve into, release, and let go. This is a sacred ceremony. You are being witnessed by divine light, divine love, divine truth, perfect love, and perfect truth. You're stepping into the energy field of your own power, the energy field of source consciousness, the energy field of eternal presence that loves you unconditionally, that sees you unconditionally. And you're also breathing deeply throughout this process. So, this week in clinic and with my clients and all of the processes that are coming up, we are actually focusing on the somatic and the nervous system aspect of our inner pilgrimage. Now, the inner pilgrimage is all about going within yourself and finding your true, authentic self, and then blooming and blossoming and expressing that into the world as the unapologetic, no inhibitions, nothing holding you back, no doubts that are in your field. It's all about fully expressed, fully alive, fully in love energy, fully expressed, fully alive, fully in love energy, safe, secure, your authentic, vulnerable self, okay? And healthy self. So the idea is, and this is what I do in clinic, the idea is that when you are connected to your intuition, when you are one with all that is, you're in oneness. When your heart is open, your mind is open, your instincts are active, your feminine and masculine instincts are in balance. When you are in the totality of your being fully aligned on all levels, and you're not necessarily being swayed or wobbled by your emotions or your thoughts, that you're in your power, you're fully in your power, you're fully in your power, then your intuition and your higher self teaches you, shows you, and guides you where you need to be and how to express yourself in every moment. Meaning that, say you want to balance your hormonal state, say you want to balance your health on whatever level, say a muscular level or a fascia level, or you want to release something that no longer serves you emotionally, or you want to shift your gut, the microbiome in your gut. All of this comes from your connection with source consciousness because you're so intuitive, you're so in alignment with your truth that you know exactly what to do. You know who to contact, where to go, when to go, what to do. You're in your clarity, you're in your knowingness. Even within the unknown, you're being guided at all times because you're one with source, you're one with your instincts, you're open-hearted, you're flowing with the divine currents. You're essentially in that effortless action, that wu wei. You're taken by the wave. You're going downstream in the river of life, and it takes you where you need to be. So, like, I'm all about empowering you to be your own hero, your own master, your own alchemist, your own oracle, your own goddess, your own priestess, your own emperor, your own empress. These are archetypes, right? For you to step into the most empowered version of yourself. And then you trust your intuition. You trust which herbs to take. You trust your ability to be your own health practitioner. Okay. So I'm really, really excited. Let's clear some anxiety and worry. Take a deep breath in. I want you to just discuss within yourself in this current moment what is causing you anxiety or worry in this current moment of your life. It could be relational, it could be health-wise, hormone-wise, it could be an imbalance of any kind, it could be work, soul's purpose, lack of clarity, lack of abundance. These are all limiting beliefs because you are always one with all that is, you are always complete and whole. But what is it that is creating in your life at the moment worry or anxiety? Okay, so let's just take a deep breath in and out. And I just want you to identify it, maybe write it down. I'm going to also write my one down. Okay, so as you breathe in and out, I want you to just trust that the way that you do this is perfect. Okay. So we're going to imagine that you're floating above your timeline. So your timeline is maybe you're floating above yourself right now in this moment into the future past, into the future and past. When I say into the future, it means you're passing the event that is causing you anxiety or worry. So, in a way, it's a thing that's causing you anxiety and worries. For example, going on a date, um, asking someone out. I'm just giving examples of my clients. You know, doing the thing like that is new and out of your comfort zone, like going to that new community, signing up to the new thing. So what we're doing is we're going up into your timeline right now and we're passing the event that is causing you anxiety and worry, because generally worry and anxiety is a future state. You know, why are we worried if we're fully present? So, what's in your future that you're worried and anxious about? And we're going to float up in our timeline right here and right now, and we're going to go past that event. Okay. Have your eyes closed, float above yourself, and allow yourself to float into the future. Now, float to a point in the future, which is shortly after the successful completion of this event. So, for example, if you have a date coming up, or if you have a talk coming up, or anything that is causing this worry and anxiety, and float above and past the completion of this event. And just take a deep breath in. And I just want you to notice the emotions and store the learnings. So notice the emotions and store the learnings. How do you feel upon the successful completion of this event? And you don't have to identify the learnings, you can just store them. From this point on your timeline, where are those old emotions of anxiety, worry, overthinking, etc., etc., etc.? Where are they? Have they disappeared? Good. Now, look towards now in your timeline, towards now. So have your eyes closed and look towards now. Doesn't matter where it is, just look towards now and allow your unconscious mind to store any learnings that will allow you to effortlessly reach this point. Now, if you need further clarification or instruction around that, of what that means, it's about you allowing your unconscious mind to store the learnings that will allow you to effortlessly reach the emotional state of after the fact, right? So it's like those emotions have now cleared because you surpassed the event and you have realized what you've realized around it now that the worry and the anxiety is cleared. So, what are the learnings? Just allow yourself to reflect for a moment that it doesn't matter, that you survived, that it was better than expected, not to have any expectations, to be fully present, to realize that presence is all there is, to realize that you are capable of regulating your nervous system in the moment, to realize that you are always supported, that after you do the thing, then you've grown. After you be in the uncomfortable, or sorry, the discomfort of, something new, that you've actually created a muscle memory of capability and you have new awareness around the situation. So, what is that new awareness? That it was no biggie. All that worry and anxiety for what? So, I want you to come back to the now, right here, right now. And I want you to float back to now. So, you're floating back to now, and you're noticing as your timeline, so wherever your timeline is in your mind's eye, is creating a change in itself to support you in achieving this feeling now. So that event that is coming up, you've stored the emotions of the completion state, you've stored the learnings of the completion state, and you're bringing it into the now and to the future event. So feel what you feel. So I'm just going to close my eyes just to activate that for you. Great. So we just cleared some future state anxiety and worry, and we're going to move on to the next activation for you. Okay. We're going to do a release of a physical feeling in your body. Okay. A physical feeling in your body. It might be stored in your hips. It might be stored in your ovaries. It might be stored in your testes. It might be stored in your abdominal, like a physical feeling that you know is imbalanced, that you sense it. It might be in your fascia. It might be water retention. It might be acne. It might be any symptom of any kind. It might be hair loss. It could be skin dullness. Like you name it, we're going to go there. It could even be like, where your heart chakra is, it's like really tender. like really, really tender? Like, why does it feel like really tender, you know? And so I just want you to play with a physical feeling that you know is ready to be released. Okay? So take a deep breath in for me and out. So, in this relaxed and receptive state, I want you to think about a conflict, a problem that you would like to clear. And just take your time to imagine where you hold this in your body, and there is no wrong. So just scan your body. Maybe place your hands on that part. It can be more than one if you want. Okay. Now let's have a lot of compassion for you because you're transforming, transmuting on a DNA level right now. Like we're releasing a physical feeling through all levels of your awareness and being and a sacred ceremony is taking place right here, right now for you. And so let's just give you a lot of compassion, a lot of love, you know, allow yourself to really receive that download. I want you to go within and let it appear so that you can see and feel it. And allow yourself to observe the feelings in detail. Maybe you're seeing colors, maybe it's a texture, maybe it's a symbol. What does it look like? Let's just identify that feeling. What color is it? What does it physically feel like? Like if you were to touch it, what does it physically feel like? It could be like a texture of some kind. Play around with this. Now drop your thoughts and consciousness into this feeling to give it a voice. To give it a voice. I'm doing this with you guys. Ask it what it's attempting to communicate to you. Find the positive intention of this feeling. Okay. So my one was that the positive intention was to keep me safe from fear, to keep me safe from my greatest fears on a level that is like more like past life, like the fear of being hurt, the fear of being attacked, the fear of being persecuted. Um, but all of that is like very ancient, you know, it's not current. So it's time to let that physical feeling go. Even like the fear of like sexual abuse, you know, because my imbalance that I'm focusing on right now is my core. Like there's an imbalance in my abdominals. Like I feel like a tension, you know, and it's affecting my hips. It's pulling on my hip flexor. And it's like, just think of like a really contracted core, you know, it's like protecting me from my core self. It's protecting me from, you know, being open. as my core self. Because if I'm open, then I'm maybe opening myself up to persecution or a past life trauma of um, whatever it is that's there. And deep down, we know all of these things. We know. We hold all the answers. You just have to tune in and communicate to all parts as if you're communicating to a child or your soul, you know? So be that honest self for yourself. And what's the positive intention? Safety, peace. Now, I want you to drop all your thoughts and consciousness again into this feeling and let it guide you back to your younger time where the feeling can be explored. So just allow that to happen intuitively. A time when you can get understanding and make new choices. And it could be present, it doesn't have to be your younger self, but we want to go to the origin. And we can stay in the present because the present holds the past as well. As in, if it's still active, then we can get it from the present or we can go to the original timeline. And what do you need to have learned from this event? Let's store the learning. What do you have what do you need to have learned from this event? And this event is the origin of the stored feeling. It could be a past life that you're going to, or it could be childhood or any traumatic event. Trust your unconscious. Trust your unconscious to take you there. I'm holding the space for you. Take a deep breath in and out. And as you breathe in and out, for example, the learning that I've stored is that maybe I needed more nurturing. Like almost like an inner mentor that is like the voice of truth, the voice of reason, the voice of nurturing, the voice of self-soothing. It's almost like it's a kick in the guts. I had a kick in the guts. So I needed time to integrate and time to be with myself and time to nurture myself. That's the learning. Okay, so again, let this feeling guide you back even further to a time and place where you can get even more understanding and resolution. What question would you like to drop into the space and time for clarity? What is the gift that you have for me? What is the lesson that you have for me? What is the wisdom that's coming through around this pain, this feeling, this physical feeling? Do it now and trust your unconscious mind to store the answer and learnings without the conscious need to know. Now we're going to go even further. Once again, take your time, take a deep breath in. Let this feeling take you back again, back to the womb or past life, or even your ancestral lineage. Notice what feelings are present and how you would like to experience them. And store the learning. This is a very intuitive past life tunneling process that clears a gestalt, clears an unresourceful pattern from your past life. Now, I'm going to give you a baby in the womb balance, and I'm going to reprogram you as being in the womb that you receive these downloads. So you're in the womb. Dear Divine Creator, infinite source of love and truth, I come to you today with a humble and open heart, seeking healing, expansion, and transformation on all levels of my being. I ask for your guidance to unlock the deepest truths within me, to clear any blocks in my communication, self-expression, and presence, and to help me fully embody the magnetic radiant being that I am. I surrender any lingering doubts, fears, or feelings of unworthiness that have kept me from being fully seen, heard, and valued by myself or others. I release any energetic patterns, beliefs, or wounds that no longer serve me. And I open myself up to receive the highest frequencies of love, connection, and self-mastery. Downloading. We're downloading this in the womb. I know how to express myself with clarity, confidence, and grace from the Creator's perspective and definition. Breathe. So we're reprogramming you as a baby in the womb right now. And we're releasing you energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually from taking on mom's energies as your own and dad's energies as your own. We're just going to do a natural, I call in my power and I send all energies that are not mine originally into the light. So just take a deep breath in and out. I know what it feels like to be fully seen, heard, and valued by others. Take a deep breath in. I know how to communicate in a way that reflects my truth and essence. I know how to hold space for my voice and presence without hesitation. I am worthy of deep, meaningful connections with others. I know how to attract people who align with my depth, wisdom, and authenticity. I know how to embody a magnetic energy that invites curiosity and engagement. I release all fear of vulnerability in expressing my truth. Take a deep breath in for me, please. I trust myself to speak openly and from my heart. I know how to create space for others to ask about me and my world. I know how to share my passions and accomplishments with ease and discernment. I release the belief that my voice does not matter. I let go of any resistance to being seen in my fullness. Take a deep breath in for me. I embody the authority of my voice and my truth. I am safe to express myself authentically and unapologetically. Take a deep breath in. I am free from the fear of judgment or rejection when I speak. I release any past experiences where I felt unseen or unheard. Breathing in. I know how to forgive myself, and I do forgive myself and others for any moments that dimmed my light. I know how to draw in relationships that value mutual depth and care. I trust that my energy is enough to create meaningful connections. I know how to radiate confidence in every conversation. I am free from the belief that I need to prove myself to others. I release any need to shrink or downplay my truth. I know how to honor my boundaries while staying open to connection. And I have the mastery of this. I have the mastery of this level of self-love. I embody the balance of listening and expressing. I release any energetic walls that prevent me from being fully open. Take a deep breath in and out. I trust that my voice inspires, uplifts, and resonates with others. I know how to ask for what I need without fear or hesitation. Take a deep breath in. I know how to receive curiosity, interest, and love from others. Take a deep breath in. I am safe to take up space in conversations and relationships. Take a deep breath in. I release the belief that others won't understand me. I know how to share my thoughts and feelings in ways that connect deeply. Take a deep breath in. I let go of any shame or guilt around my self-expression. Take a deep breath in. I am free to be bold, confident, and radiant in my presence. Take a deep breath in. I know how to attract relationships where I feel emotionally supported. Take a deep breath in. I trust that my presence creates space for meaningful interactions. I know how to honor and share my gifts with the world, and I do. I release any fear of being too much or too little. I let go of comparing myself to others in conversations or relationships. I know how to align with my soul's highest vibration in every interaction and social setting. I am free to be fully myself in all areas of my life. I release any patterns of shrinking or dimming my light for others. I know how to hold my power with love and grace. Breathe. As you breathe in and out, I let go of any fear of being misunderstood or dismissed. I know how to feel confident and calm in any social situation. Take a deep breath in. I know how to embody the highest expression of my voice and truth. I trust that my energy naturally attracts aligned relationships. I forgive myself for any times I suppressed my truth. Now, that's a big download because guaranteed there is some suppression and some part of you that feels like you're living a double life, whatever that means for you. Like, have you settled in your life? Are you settling in your life? Are you fully living the life that you choose to live and you're fully anchored in that congruency of yourself? Like, you're like, no, everything that I'm living is by choice. Everyone that I'm connected to is by choice. Everything that I'm doing is by choice. If any part of you feels like you've settled and you're not really, you know, living in congruence to the highest truth, I just want you to know that you're not alone and that we're releasing that and we're merging, your double life together and we're realigning you without it being destructive and another distraction. So we're just going to brings so much power into you right now about knowing who you are on all levels so that you can live without feeling lost, so that you can live without losing yourself in relationships, so that you can live without losing yourself in social situations. And we're going back into the womb area. You're being a baby in the womb right now, receiving all these downloads, downloading. I am worthy of being celebrated for who I am. I release the belief that I'm better off silent or unseen. I am free to share my passions, desires, and dreams with others. I know how to communicate with love, strength, and compassion. I release the need for approval and validation from anyone. I know how to stay grounded and confident in every interaction. So as you breathe in and out, we're storing these learnings, we're storing this programming as you in the womb, and we're taking all these feelings right here, right now, as you breathe in and out, and we are guiding you back to drop it into your soul space and let it take you back to a time before time. Just accept it. Let me do that for you. And we're going to continue following this feeling back further and further and further. We are going beyond time itself. Now, I want you to take a deep breath in. I want you to just intuitively, slowly return to now, but through the womb, past birth, towards the now, with renewed feelings of love, understanding, hope, peace, tranquility, or any other desired states and resources such as mastery in communication, articulation, in being all of you. So what we're going to do is not only are you traveling back through time, through the womb, past birth, towards now with renewed feelings of love, understanding, hope, peace, and tranquility, we're also bringing you back with this ability to focus and prevail, this ability to make decisions and have choice, this authenticity from the creator's perspective and definition, this awareness and direction, this belief in your words are worth listening to, this calm, clear, confident, and patient speech and voice, this creative expression, this embodiment of doing what you said you would do, an embodiment of embracing change and transformation, of feeling empowered and owning your power, and knowing what that actually feels like, expressing yourself fully, including crying, laughing, and joy, the full embodiment of faith, feelings of trust within, freedom to express your will, gentleness and kindness within your core, having the right to speak and be heard, this inner voice that is in harmony and peace, inspired by what you say and hear, integrity between your head and your heart, knowing who you are, listening to yourself, listening to others, and having the balance between the two, listening to your intuition and inner voice, living your life with creative flair and feeling fully confident in that, this logical and balanced expression, loyalty in your words, feeling one with all that is, and having the creator's perspective and definition of what that actually looks like, open and honest to yourself and God, soul, source, creator, where You have a perfect sense of timing and rhythm from the creator's perspective and definition, and you really embody personal responsibility. You're taking responsibility for your life. You're fully in your accountability for everything that you desire and more. And you trust and act upon inner guidance at all times. You feel understood within yourself, from yourself to yourself. You value communication, and communication is mastered with yourself and your inner dialogue and your higher self, and therefore others. Your voice resonates with truth. You are in your wisdom and you're willing to voice your opinion no matter what. You're taking appropriate action. You're standing up for yourself and your belief systems, and you are the reliability source for yourself. And you have a sense of pride in what you say. So you're coming back through all of the time beyond time, gestalt experiences on all levels of your being with this activation in your throat chakra, all the way through your childhood, all the way through your teens, all the way through your young adulthood, all the way back to now. So just take a deep breath in for me. So now you are the embodiment of an ease in expressing your personal truth, being able to access your intuition and inner knowing, living without withdrawn personality and suppressed emotions, and full of creative flow, mastery in your creative flow. You have mastered self-expression, communication, soul guidance, and divine will. And therefore, you have accessed higher mental planes where you receive inspiration and guidance from your soul. And you are a full expression of divine will in the world. Okay, so that's what we've activated for you. I'm just going to give you one piece of guidance that wants to come through about your love life. Now, when I say your love life, it doesn't need to be romantic. It could be relationships. It could be partnerships, collaborations. It could be your creativity, because that's your love life as well. That's your passion. It could be like literally love is expressed in infinite forms, right? It could be in any aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be just your relationship, okay? So, creator of all that is, this card, we are so unbelievably grateful to receive the divine guidance through the Journey of Love Oracle. Top of the deck, first card of the deck. Top of the deck, I would love some wisdom, some oracle guidance around the listener's love life. Let's just say our love life. Some guidance, some magic, some truth. One more. Top of the deck, first card of the deck. Love life. Now, one thing fell out, so we've got two cards now. Okay. All right. We're going to start with what fell out. It is called Yin Yang Lover. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of a second prize. Why not claim your first prize? It is there waiting for you. It is yours, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. But be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart, and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart always knows. Listen. If you still can't hear it, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon. This oracle message is for you. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress. And what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's only a matter of time before you get it. The moment when to fill my heart again is measured not in time or sweet remorse, nor tears that wash away unbridled pain. Our morning's light, which sings its soft retorts. Such love has slept through storm and winters long. No call could break the stillness embrace, or hasten change before the season song unfurls its melody and words so chaste. Empowered thus, I found myself compelled to cast aside emotions dormant still. My feelings spoke from depths, the answers welled. No need or past the emptiness to fill. At one, our torch has opened hearts anew, our patience born. There awaits a love so true. So, the other piece of wisdom is called Heart of God. Heart of God. You are part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss. Beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it. You see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love, and the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you, direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart and I am your heart. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude, we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep. Our thoughts caress in soft embrace, and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment song that we compose, we will leave this life with no regret and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own. Each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. I want you to take that as a transmission. What that physical feeling that we started with, I want you to breathe into it and to sense it being dissolved, transmuted into all of those throat chakra frequencies that we activated for you. I want you to notice that we've cleared that anxiety and worry about a future event or a situation. And it didn't have to just be an event. It could have been, my life's calling, my life purpose, the next step for you. Could have been the next step for you. And I just want you to know we cleared that as well. So watch this again if you need to make sure that you do this process properly. These processes are clearing anxiety and worry and tunneling, throat chakra activation, and heart awakening through understanding our love life, the oracle within. I'm going to be in touch with plenty more. I'm going to hop on tomorrow and hopefully every single day this week. Okay? Comment below, get in touch. Let me know how you go with everything. I am here for you guys. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let go. Go out in nature. Take some herbs. Have some herbal tea. Slow down. Take a break. Drink plenty of water. Do everything in your power to charge yourself up every single morning. Okay? Set the intention, set the intention, set the intention before you interact with anyone. Before you interact with anyone, set the intention. I intend that this is a loving, light, fun, joyful experience where we laugh, where we connect, where we ground. I set the intention to have fun. I set the intention to be in my boundaries. I set the intention to be respected. I set the intention, okay? And set it from your heart and soul, not from your ego. You guys got this. I can't wait for the next transmission.